Hello, juniors, and welcome to week 15 of Computer Systems and Programming and Sound. For this week, we have due Sunday your Mastering Audio project. So this is going to be a practice project on the process of mastering audio. So you're going to be taking the parts of this project that we go over in the videos, and you're going to be applying that to your final project next week. But for this week, you just have a simple project. You're going to self-contained. You're just going to work on it from beginning to end and submit that this Sunday. Also due Sunday, we have a weekly quiz. So as you're submitting and doing the practice project, don't forget to fill that out as well on Canvas. So let's walk through Canvas. So here in Canvas, we have our week 15 video. That's where we start. That's this video here. Then we have how to mastering an audition. This video is going to be a little bit longer, but it's going to go through all the steps of the practice project for you. So be sure to go through the mastering audio video because it's going to give you a very in-depth look at how to do the project from beginning to end. And you can work off of it side by side. You can pull up your project, pull up the video, and kind of go back and forth between the two. Once you're done watching that, if you do need a quick replay, you can go through the next video. That video just goes through how to do the project very quickly and just simple steps. So if you've already watched the first video and you still need a little bit of a boost to get through the project, you can watch that. Then we have our activity prompt here. I'm just going to pull this up for you. And this actually explains a little bit more what mastering is. So I just want to read off the definition for you here. So mastering is the process of preparing a sound file, such as a final product, to be listened to or consumed by your audience. A little bit of history on this. The mastery file comes from before everything was digital. You actually had a physical disc that you had to copy everything off of. Before discs, there were physical tapes. Before that, there were physical vinyls, and so on and so forth. So that's what the master is. So that's what we're preparing in this case. When you're done mastering your file, you'll actually export an audio file. We talked about that a little bit before. This will be an MP3 file or a .wav file that all of your copies that you're going to be distributing, in this case submitting to Canvas, will be made off of that file. So that's what mastering is. There's actually a more in-depth definition on Wikipedia. If you really want to look deeper into it, I would definitely advise checking out this link here, because that'll take you to learn more. So after that, I have the file for the mastering audio project. It's going to be a little song. You're going to download the song, listen to it, and then go through the mastering process. And after that, we have our week 15 quiz. So those are all of the parts. There's a lot of moving parts here, but remember there's just the two submission areas, the week 15 mastering and audio, and the quiz. All right. So, any questions? Yes.
Yeah, so it sounds like this week we learn about mastering and do this kind of side project of a song. And just to make sure I'm clear about it, we'll use these skills next week for our project, but this week we don't have to work on our project otherwise?
Yes. So you don't have to work on your project. If you did submit something that you feel like you could add a couple more tweaks to last week, you can definitely make those tweaks, but the focus this week is just this small project that you're going to be working on, as well as the quiz. So, yeah. Yes?
What is the difference between the longer video and then the quick replay?
Yes. So the longer video gives you a full in-depth look at the project. It's a very nice video to follow along with and work on your project with. The shorter video is just a quick, from beginning to end, how to do the project. So it doesn't really talk about the background of why things are working the way they are. It just goes, do this step, do this step, do this step. So yeah, that's the difference between the two. Yes?
What's on the quiz for this week?
Yeah, the quiz goes a little bit more in depth into, actually, the quiz is just kind of a review, so it's not super in depth, but the quiz is just a review of what that longer video goes through, and it kind of tests your knowledge of the mastering process to make sure that you understand this week's material. All right, that's all I have for you. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week.